Welcome to Global Byte. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. In the quiet waters of Subic Bay, a new chapter in global security is unfolding. Once a symbol of American power in the Pacific, Subic Bay is again in the spotlight as the U.S. returns after decades away. This is more than a military move. It's about shifting alliances and the balance of power in a region vital to the world. The South China Sea, just beyond Subic's mouth, is a lifeline for global trade, with trillions in goods passing through each year. Rising tensions here put the global economy on edge. The renewed U.S. presence is a strategic shift, meant to reassure allies and send a clear message to rivals. Subic Bay's location offers unmatched access to contested waters, making it a key asset for rapid response and resupply. The U.S. isn't recreating the massive bases of the past, but building a smarter network of smaller, resilient hubs. These hubs support allies and project power without becoming easy targets. Subic Bay is the blueprint for this new approach. Today we witness the physical return of American strategy to a region in flux. It's a story of warships and warehouses, diplomacy and defense playing out in real time. What happens here will ripple across the globe. The world is watching Subic Bay. To grasp today's significance, we must look back. Subic Bay's story as a U.S. naval facility began after the Spanish-American War, growing into a vital repair and supply hub. Its deep protected harbor made it a sanctuary for warships, especially during World War II and the Cold War. Subic became the largest overseas U.S. naval base, supporting operations in Korea and Vietnam. It was a city unto itself, driving the local economy and shaping Olongapo's growth. The partnership with the Philippines was crucial, but also complex, fueling both economic growth and debates over sovereignty. For generations, Subic was a home away from home for American sailors. Its world-class facilities and strategic location made it indispensable. Yet, the presence was always a double-edged sword. Prosperity for some, friction for others. This tension between dependence and independence set the stage for dramatic change. Subic's legacy is one of power, partnership, and persistent questions about the future. The end of the Cold War brought a surge of Philippine nationalism. Many wanted to end the era of foreign military presence. The U.S. bases at Subic and Clark became the focus of heated debate as their lease neared expiration in 1991. In a historic vote, the Philippine Senate rejected a new treaty, asserting national sovereignty and ending nearly a century of U.S. military history at Subic. Compounding this, Mount Pinatubo erupted, devastating the region and making recovery costly. Faced with political and natural upheaval, the U.S. withdrew in 1992, lowering the Stars and Stripes for the last time. The base was handed over and transformed into the Subic Bay Freeport Zone, shifting from military to commercial use. Shipyards, runways, and barracks were repurposed for industry and trade. For over 2 decades, Subic operated as a commercial port, a symbol of Philippine independence. Yet, its strategic geography remained, quietly awaiting new global challenges. The quiet years began, but Subic's story was far from over. The bay's importance never truly faded. It was only a matter of time before the world's attention returned. The world of 2026 is defined by renewed great power competition. China's assertiveness in the South China Sea has forced the U.S. and its allies to rethink their defense strategies. The American return to Subic Bay is part of a new approach: distributed maritime operations. Instead of large, vulnerable bases, the U.S. is building a network of smaller, resilient sites. Subic Bay, with its prime location and infrastructure, is a key node in this web. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, the U.S. now partners with the Philippines to upgrade and access select military facilities. This is a partnership, not an occupation, designed to boost Philippine capabilities and provide the U.S. with rapid response options. Defense experts see Subic as a model for future U.S. posture in the region. By spreading out its presence, the U.S. becomes more resilient and unpredictable. The return to Subic signals a sophisticated strategy to deter aggression and ensure stability across the Indo-Pacific. It's not about recreating the past, but adapting to new realities. Subic Bay is once again at the heart of regional security. The stakes are higher, and the strategy is smarter. The U.S. and Philippines are building a network of strength. The world is watching how this new model unfolds. The American return to Subic Bay is now a reality. New facilities are rising, including a massive logistics warehouse to store vehicles and equipment, staffed by a small but vital team. This hub, near an existing Marine Corps depot, is designed for rapid crisis response and operational readiness. The urgency is clear. The lease was shortened to get the facility running fast. Pre-positioned supplies mean U.S. and Philippine forces can act quickly in any emergency. American warships are once again a common sight in the bay. The USS Ohio's recent visit, a submarine bristling with Tomahawk missiles, sent a powerful message of commitment and deterrence. Beyond the military, U.S. investment has revitalized the Aguila shipyard, preventing a Chinese takeover and ensuring world-class repair facilities remain in friendly hands. The shipyard now services commercial, Philippine, and allied naval vessels, strengthening the region's industrial base. Subic Bay is more than a symbol. It's a working hub of logistics, repair, and deterrence. The U.S. presence is leaner, smarter, and more integrated with local industry. Every move is calculated to maximize readiness and resilience. Subic is once again a linchpin of American and allied strategy. The bay's transformation is reshaping the balance of power. The message is clear: the U.S. is back, and it's here to stay. The U.S. returned to Subic Bay as a joint effort with the Philippines. The alliance has been revitalized, with Manila seeking to modernize its military and assert its rights in the South China Sea. Enhanced cooperation is now central to Philippine defense strategy. Joint military activities have surged, with hundreds of complex exercises planned for 2026. These drills, often staged in and around Subic, ensure seamless interoperability in any crisis. Industrial and logistical partnerships are also growing, including plans for a US-backed ammunition plant that would boost local jobs and technology. This cooperation marks a dramatic turnaround from previous years. Both nations now share a clear-eyed view of regional threats and a commitment to mutual defense. Subic Bay stands as the most visible symbol of this reborn partnership. Together, Manila and Washington are sending a powerful message of unity and resolve. China's actions are the driving force behind the U.S. buildup at Subic Bay. Beijing's aggressive moves in the South China Sea, using Coast Guard and maritime militia to intimidate neighbors, have raised regional tensions. Recent clashes, including water cannon attacks on Philippine vessels, have brought the situation to a boil. Subic Bay's strategic location allows U.S. forces to respond rapidly to crises, supporting allies and deterring further aggression. The renewed U.S. presence raises the risks for China's coercive tactics. Beijing condemns the U.S.-Philippine partnership, calling it provocative, but for Southeast Asian nations, it's a vital balancing force. The U.S. presence gives smaller nations leverage and reassurance. Subic Bay is now a key point of resistance against China's ambitions. The shadow of the dragon is long, but Subic shines as a beacon of stability. The contest for the South China Sea is playing out here. Even a limited U.S. military return is transforming Subic Bay's economy. New facilities and revitalized shipyards are creating jobs and attracting investment. The Aguila shipyard, now servicing U.S. and allied vessels, is a major economic driver. Proposed projects like an ammunition plant promise even more jobs and technology transfer. Local businesses benefit from contracts and steady demand for services. Enhanced security makes the region more attractive to global investors. Subic's role as a logistics hub boosts both military and commercial prospects. The new model emphasizes integration with the local community, not isolation. High-skilled jobs and industrial growth are reshaping Olongapo's future. The partnership aims for shared prosperity, not just military strength. Subic Bay's revival is a story of economic renewal as much as security. The U.S. return to Subic Bay is a defining move in the Indo-Pacific's new era. It's a calculated gambit, projecting power, supporting allies, and deterring aggression. This isn't a Cold War repeat, but a flexible modern strategy linking economic and national security. The Subic model could shape U.S. engagement across the region. The goal: deterrence, stability, and a predictable security environment for all. The future depends on sustained commitment and adaptable alliances. Will this strategy temper Beijing's ambitions or escalate tensions? The world is watching. Subic Bay's story is about adaptation, partnership, and the power of place. The next chapter will shape the Pacific's future. The bay has awakened. Its role is more crucial than ever.